So we have a game called Mini Royale, and in this video we're going to be going through if I believe it's worth playing. I say playing over buying because it's free to play. And the first thing I want to talk about is the Battle Royale mode, because there are a few different modes in the game. And I'm going to say straight off the bat, it's such a lackluster Battle Royale, and I get it, it's an indie company. They've tried making something visually different because you typically get things like Warzone where you've got a more realistic look. You've got Fortnite, which is full on like animated. And the developers for Mini Royale have gone for the like army sort of look in terms of like the small little green men you'd go into the pound shop and pick up a pack of when you was a kid. And it seems okay at first glance, but the only thing that stands out about this game and makes it anything different to what we've played for years and years is the visuals. And it lacks in pretty much every other department. They've got your typical season pass, cosmetics and things like that as how they're making their money from the game. I mean, that's if anyone's actually buying anything. But you jump into a match of this Battle Royale and you fly over in this like blimp thing. You drop down and you can speed boost in the air, then you parachute, and the animations are actually quite cool for the parachuting. But then you get to the ground, you start picking up loot, and it's just... I don't even know how to explain it. You just go around, you pick up guns, you get ammo for them, you get some armor, you find another like enemy soldier, you shoot them, you kill them. Well, I mean, first off, you down them, then you finish them off. There is absolutely nothing the developers have done that is different to any typical Battle Royale. And I get it, they've made a Battle Royale. You shouldn't really expect too much different, but we've seen so many of them, they should have tried doing something completely different. So keep it a Battle Royale, but change the way the mechanics work. Instead of just giving everyone a grappling hook and saying, right, climb up these surfaces, use your grappling hook to get like height advantages. I believe they could have done a lot more with the mode. And if this was just the Battle Royale mode, I would say, well, this video would be a lot more aggressive, put it that way. But they haven't just released a Battle Royale mode. There are 2 other modes in the game, and I really wish they would have basically changed the name of the game, ditched the Battle Royale, and just went with going all in on the other modes. Because they have 2 modes. One's, I think it's Color Conquest or something like that. Basically, you get 4 different teams. I think it's red, green, yellow, blue. And the players in the lobby will be split up between the 4 colours. And if the lobby's not full, they will put bots in there so that you can actually play a match. And what happens is you get respawns. I mean, you get respawns in the Battle Royale mode as well. It's a little bit weird the way it works. But in this Color Conquest or whatever it's called, you get team respawns. Because what happens is, say I'm on the green team and I shoot someone that's blue, when I kill them, they will convert over to the green team. And it's basically a battle of the colours. When you have got one team that's got like pretty much the entire lobby on their team, that colour is going to win the game. So I don't think there's really a way to lose. At the end of the match, there was one person on the remaining 3 teams, but my team had like 19 players from the lobby. So the 19 of us ended up winning the game, but it's something different, and it was quite enjoyable playing that game mode. I like that it's not exactly the same thing we've seen in every other shooting game out there. But then they do fall under that trap with the last game mode, because that is deathmatch. It's not team deathmatch, it's just deathmatch, basically free for all. And there's just no direction with it whatsoever. You basically spawn in, you kill some enemies, you die, you respawn, you kill some enemies, you die, you respawn, you don't even get a kill that time, you die, you respawn. You just do that for however long the game limit is, or the time limit. I think it's around 10 minutes or something like that. But then once you've killed the enemies and you've died loads and the time limit runs out, that's game over. And that's all they have to this game. They've got solos, duos and trios in the Battle Royale mode. And already at launch is not performing too well in terms of player numbers, even being free to play. And it's also not the first game of its kind. We had the Mean Green's Plastic Warfare. That was a pretty good game that was a similar sort of style. I just wish they had done more with this. Mini Royale, in my opinion, was not the way to go. Battle Royales nowadays are so oversaturated. You need to be able to come to the table with something different to offer to the players in order to keep their interest. And I mean, if you look at most genres, I'm pretty sure every single one of them, you are competing with some big titles. However, in the Battle Royale genre, you're battling against giants. You've got your Apex Legends, you've got your Fortnite, which is massive, you've got Warzone, There is a lot of competition, especially because when Fortnite and stuff come out and they started doing really well, so many other developers started making the same genre. And this team of devs and the publishers have come out of nowhere with this game. They've tried jumping into the hype of the Battle Royales, and I think the Battle Royale mode is the worst one they've got in their game. I wasn't a fan of the Deathmatch mode, but the Battle Royale one's even worse. I think this game would be a definitely grab and play if they charged you a little bit of money, they had different game modes and stuff, no Battle Royale, or even just chuck it in as a little extra or something. If they would have made a full-blown campaign and then had a load of multiplayer modes, I think this game would have been brilliant. But as it stands, with their primary focus being the Battle Royale, I'm going to say it's not worth playing Mini Royale. There are so many better alternatives to this game if you want to get a fix of Battle Royale gameplay. Because not just do the modes suck, but the UI in this game is awful as well. I really did not get on with the UI. And they say they've got controller support. Granted, it does work when you're in match. The sensitivity's horrible. You have to put it up really, really high just to get some smooth moving. Anything below, I'm going to say 7 on just like your normal sensitivity, not your aiming one, like you're moving around one. Anything below 7 and it's going to be really sluggish. It's going to be incredibly slow. You're not going to be able to turn around and react to players coming at you. Like there's zero chance of being able to do that. And outside of the matches, like when menus come up, when it's the end of a game, your controller don't work. So what happened was I was in a match, killing people, like I ended up dying in a Battle Royale game. It pops up at the end saying, would you like to spectate or disconnect? And your controller doesn't work, so I had to grab my mouse, move over to disconnect just to leave the lobby. So it doesn't have full controller support or anything like that. And yeah, I really think they should have gone with a different focus for this game. They shouldn't have called it Mini Royale. They shouldn't have done the Battle Royale. I think the different game modes and stuff, I mean, in the future, they could add more to it and basically put Battle Royale on the back burner. And I think it would, like personally, I think it would be a lot more successful. But as it stands, Mini Royale, is it worth playing? In my opinion, this is not worth playing. Obviously, it's free to play. If you fancy it, download it, give it a try. But my recommendation is to not, just because I think there are so many better alternatives out there. And what we're going to do is leave that video there. I will see you guys in the next one. I hope you enjoyed it.